About a year ago, I looked like this. And yeah, I didn't really want to post it. I didn't want anyone seeing me like that, of course. But what's crazy is that wasn't even the worst part of it. It was the worst part was how I felt every single day mentally. I really just had no confidence. I would avoid mirrors at all costs, avoid pictures because the way I looked in it, I just hated myself. Even just going out sometimes, like I just felt super like eerie and it felt like people were staring at me. And the thing is, I kept telling myself I was going to change after so long and I just never did. But then finally, like I would tell myself I would just lock in, I'd do this, you know. But to be honest, I was kind of just stuck. I had a ton of bad habits. I binged a lot. I ate a bunch of
Oh my
snacks throughout the
God, bro.
day. I ate terrible food, like processed food, went to fast food all the time, like almost damn near every day. It was just a terrible, terrible time. At the time, I had my ex girlfriend, ate out all the time. And then eventually things ended. That made me spiral into eating more. I got into more bad habits, mentally in a bad state. My friends would like talk to me and tell me like, dude, like you look terrible. Like you need to like get in the gym, do this. And finally it like hit me. Like one of my close buddies said like, dude, like you are fat, bro. Like obviously I didn't take it in a hard way. Obviously at the time it was said, I was like, oh shit. Like it was like a realization moment, like, damn, like that hit me and I really need to change and I really need to lose this weight and change my habits, you know? And that moment, like there was one night where I was just doing my normal like walk of clarity at the time after my first heartbreak and I just promised myself that after that night when I wake up I'm going to change. So I started. I decided to write down my goals of what I wanted to achieve. I got a gym membership that night and went the next day and I made a whole schedule and everything and I was very intimidated and embarrassed to go to the gym by myself. So when I went to the gym, I saw everyone that looked better than me, obviously, and it made me very self conscious. But I just gripped my teeth and I stuck through it. And I ultimately faced my fears every single day going to that gym. I, not gonna lie to you, I had no idea what I was doing. Most people don't know what they're doing, right? So I kind of just try to eat clean for the most part. I try to go to the gym every other day or so and I had no cheat meals at all. And yeah, that lasted about like probably a week. And I'd mess up. I failed a bunch of times. I, nothing really worked for me. So I stopped trying to be perfect and just focused more on the consistency part, which I was really good at. And that was the main thing. And then once I learned a lot throughout the internet, just looking at food plans and looking at other people and influencers and everything like that, I kind of just picked off from a bunch of different places and what people were doing. And I kind of just made my own thing. I even hired a coach that was about like $600, which at the time I was so desperate to change. And looking back, it was really stupid of me, but it does not, you should not have to pay $1 to figure out a workout plan and an eating habit. Like it should be free. Okay. I'm telling you this right now. You do not need a coach to lose weight. You really don't. It's all in here. Okay. It's all a mental game. Okay. And once I figured this out, things started to click, right? I started going to the gym regularly. I had like a scheduled plan. I went 3 days a week. It wasn't like perfect, but it was just regular, right? It was like a routine, and I made sure I did it every single week. I learned about protein, I learned about calories in, calories out, and what actually matters that goes into your body. And slowly I started to like see change. And it wasn't like super quick either. Like there were times when I posted like cuz I also saw videos I was taking information and they were saying to like just take pictures of yourself every other day or every other week. And at first, when I started to do it, I didn't like see anything. I think I didn't see the point in it, but I just did it anyway. Cause like why not? Cause time's gonna pass regardless. I might as well just do this because this was like a reflection journal to myself, and I kept it in my camera. I didn't use it before I had my fitness TikTok page. I didn't really use the pictures at all. It was more of just a mental note to myself, and I would check it occasionally, but I didn't really see much progress. And it wasn't like I was waking up shredded or anything. It wasn't like I got a six pack instantly. It was nothing like that. Like, but little things started to change after like about a month and a half, 2 months. I started to finally notice some like clothes fitting differently. I had more energy, and I actually feeling like this proudness in myself, which I never thought I would feel at the time. But there were days I didn't want to go at all, but it wasn't easy at all. And days I almost quit, but days I felt like I just wasn't making any progress. I just kept going just because. I don't know what it was. It was something like after I promised myself that night, I just kept going and going. Like I wish I could give you guys something to like tell you just do it because I know how hard it is to start. But I promise you, you just got to do it. Like no matter what. Like you gotta like have like a crazy scenario in your head that you have to do it like right now. Like if I could go back to my past self, I would just say, start now. Like no matter what, just start now. Do your homework. Go start. It's not easy, and I know it's not, but you just got to do it because in the long run and grand scheme of things, you are helping yourself and you are gonna save yourself. Okay, and nobody really talks about this, but the journey is so lonely by yourself. Like it genuinely is so lonely because no one understands why you're doing it. No one understands you. You feel very alone, and like the only one thing you're trying to prove to yourself is that you're not going to stay the same. You're going to change. You're going to be different. You're going to be the best version of yourself. And the motivation that really just comes and goes. And most days for me, there were days where I felt super motivated, and then the next day I did not feel motivated at all, but I showed up anyway. I I think that's what made the difference overall is no matter how I felt, I kept showing up for myself. And there's really no secret workout. There's no secret like perfect diet. It's just about the consistency of showing up and doing what you have to do. And then like over time, like this happened, okay? And yeah, I look way better now than I did, but honestly, that is not even the best part, right? The best part was knowing I actually accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Like my mini goals I set over time, and eventually that one big goal finally hit. And I proved to myself that I'm not stuck in this like mental state of being like depressed and being like a victim. And if you're watching this and you feel like how I felt back then, just know you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start, okay? And because you never know, from like a year from now, you can either be in the same spot or you can be in a completely different person, right? Like you just have to change everything. Just but little things. Like it's like stepping stones. You just have to show up for yourself. And if you're on some type of journey of just trying to better yourself, just stick around. I'm going to be posting more about this. I'm going to be talking more in depth about past stuff that's happened to me that got me started in the gym. I'm going to be talking about dieting and everything, logistics behind that, but I promise you guys it's not that complicated. It's really not. A lot of it's very scary start, but I promise you guys it's not rocket science. It's not as scary as it seems. And if you guys are telling yourselves or thinking to yourselves, I do want to change, comment down below. I would love to respond to all the comments. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. But I hope you guys are doing good. Everything happens for a reason, and I hope this video has found the people that need to hear this and that are not alone and want to actually genuinely change for the better for themselves, because I'm here for you guys. Even though my content is all over the place, I'm still figuring my stuff out. This is just one of my hobbies that I loved doing as a kid. I had a YouTube channel way back when, but I'm just really just posting whatever I want, and I love that I have the freedom to do that. And one thing that is very important in my life is my fitness, and I want to share to you guys that side of me. And I'm not like a crazy like Olympian type of guy. I'm not the craziest fittest dude ever, but I'm also, I know the struggles, and I feel you guys when it comes to that type of stuff. So, and I would love for you guys to join me in my journey, of my fitness journey, my YouTube journey, everything, you know. So if you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them down below in the comment section. And if you guys please can like today's video, subscribe for the journey, and I would love to see all your guys' journeys if you guys do decide to start one, because I really do highly recommend that you guys start today rather than saying starting tomorrow or next week, because time's going to move regardless. So you might as well start now. That's it for today's video. Bye-bye.